ايه اللي انت خدتيه تكتبي بيه؟ ايه؟ ده انت بعت عنه؟
واصلحنا انا وزوجي.
ربنا يصلحنا من بعض.
يبقى عندي شوكولاتة.
مورنينج بغدادي. كيارا. مورنينج بغدادي. وليد. كيارا. جنى جودة. جنة جودة. جنة تامر. I'm just admitting.
مستر في ناس في الويتنج.
حسن.
مستر.
I'm admitting them guys. I'm admitting them. حسن جودة. Okay, just
مستر.
a minute. Okay, I'm admitting them. Give me a minute.
طب حضرتك سامعني ولا لا؟
Yes, Walid. Yes, I can hear you. Okay. جنى. وليد. عثمان. علي. حسن رحيم. and كنوز. مريم النقيب. مريم. مارتينا. هايا. again جنى. وليد. وعثمان. ليان. محمد عادل. نورين. رايان. تدرس. ياسمين السقا. morning. just
good morning.
يوسف عوض. ياسين. this is يحيى. ياسين. يحيى عوض. and يوسف السحراوي. يوسف السحراوي. So guys, thank you all for joining.
بس حضرتك ما فينيش صح؟
Hassan Rohaim, no, I wrote your name. I called your name. Now I have in the room now.
طب وانا مستر.
وانا ما ندهتنيش برضه يا مستر.
But I'll read the names I have in the room now. Can you close your mic, please? Some mic, make a noise, guys. Thank you very much. I have Ganna Tamer, Abdurrahman Boghdadi, Abdurrahman Walid, Ali Gizi, Kiara, Ganna Gouda, Hassan Gouda, Hassan Rohaim, Haya, Jana Walid Osman, Kunuz, Mariam, Kunuz, Mariam, Layan, محمد توكل, تدرس, ياسمين السقا, ياسين السعيد, يوسف السحراوي, يوسف عوض and يوسف السحراوي. I think we some people are
مستر حضرتك ما قلتش اسمي.
مارتينا.
مستر دخل عالية.
كنوز. اوكي I'll accept عالية.
وانا كمان يا مستر حضرتك ما قلتش اسمي.
وليد, ياسمين سعيد. اوكي عالية, جنى, وليد الجريحي, and the last one was Yasmin Saeed. So I almost have all the class now except one person. I don't remember who he or she is.
أنا.
Who are you, Noreen? No, I wrote your name. So I have Sehrawi, Boghdadi, Walid, Kiara, Ganna Gouda again, Ganna Tamer, Hassan Gouda, Jana Uthman, Ali, Hassan Ruhaim, Kunuz, Mariam, Martina, Haya, Layan, Tawakkul, Noreen, Ryan, Tadrus, Yasmin Sa'a, Yusuf Awad, Yasin, Yahya Awad, Alia, Jana Garaihi, Yasmin Said. I think one person only is missing. Do you know him or her? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, do you remember who they are? Type. I'll share the screen quickly just to save time. And as Lolwa, yes, Lolwa, I think we're still waiting for a person or two. Today's lesson is about problem solution essays, a problem and solution essay. We talked before, guys, pay attention because in the second session, as you know, you write a similar essay. So please pay fully attentive, or be fully attentive and pay full attention, please. A problem solution essay. So who can tell me how many paragraphs do we write in an essay, in a normal essay? We studied
5.
an essay before. Yes, this is
5 paragraphs.
4 or 5. حلاش.
مستر
Yes.
هو فيش كويز؟
No, it's a writing task, not a quiz. Writing, and it's graded.
Mr. Ibrahim,
Mr.
I just entered the session. I had a problem with my internet, so.
Right? Is this Hala Sharif?
لا لولوة.
Lolwa, yes. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I think one person is missing. I don't remember who he or she is, because there are 28 students now. So, and
Mr.
yes,
we'll send it through SMS, صح? Direct.
Yasin again.
We will send it through SMS.
SMS, yes, only SMS only.
Email.
This at the end of this session. So we'll explain quickly how to write a problem and solution essay. Then in the second session, you're going to write a problem and solution essay about a topic I'm going to give you at the end of the session. And you have to send it via SMS only by 1:30, or if you need some time at the end of the session, we'll see. I can give you some more time. Right, but pay attention, please. So a problem and solution essay, when we have a problem and solution. For example, as I told your friends in the class yesterday, when we talk about global warming is a problem the whole world faces today. What are the causes? This is the question. What are the causes and the solutions of this problem? So you are supposed to discuss the causes, one cause or more in a paragraph or two, and the solutions, one solution related to these causes, one or more solutions related to the causes in another paragraph or more. And in addition to the introduction, and we'll see how to write the introduction and the conclusion, and we'll see how to write the conclusion. So let's go to the question. This sheet, guys, I posted it on SMS, I think the day before yesterday, and I think your friends told you to look through it yesterday, so I hope you did. This is a question, a sample question. One problem faced by almost every large city is traffic congestion. The large number of cars in the street is called traffic jam or traffic congestion. This is the statement. We'll have a statement like this. Okay, the question is, what do you think are the causes, or the causes are? If we ask about the causes, why do we have such a problem, and what solutions can you suggest? So again, this is called a problem and solution essay. You're going to write a paragraph or more about the causes and a paragraph or more about the solutions, again, in addition to the introduction and the conclusion. I'll go to the introduction and see how we can do it. The introduction is just 2 or 3 sentences. The first, this is the essay structure. Your essay should look like this. The introduction, it's just 2 sentences. The introduction, again, 2 sentences. What are we supposed to write in the first sentence? You paraphrase the question. Paraphrase the question. This means write the statement you have in the question in other words. For example, here we talk about the problem of traffic congestion in large cities. You can paraphrase it as we will see later. In the second sentence, you state one key problem or cause and a related solution, or more if you want to write about more. The second paragraph is called the main body, paragraph 1. And in this paragraph, you discuss the problem or the cause of the problem. If he asks you to study or discuss the problem, you discuss the problem, the cause, discuss the cause. And we must have 3 sentences. Bear this in mind. Your essay must be like this. The first sentence of body paragraph 1 is the topic sentence. You suggest or you talk about the cause. State the problem or cause. Just state it in a simple sentence. And for example, if we talk about this problem, nobody denies that traffic jams or traffic congestion in large cities is a big problem nowadays. This is the topic sentence. And then explain what I want to say in a sentence or more, and then give an example. And as for examples, you can make up any example. You don't need to be honest, but you need to show your language. Body paragraph 2, the same idea. You give the solution, you put a topic sentence and explain it and give an example. And the conclusion is summary of the key points or the introduction. In the conclusion, you can write the same stuff in the introduction, but in different words, use different language. And remember, avoid repetition. Avoid repetition. Use synonyms. Don't use general adjectives like good, nice, and bad all the time. Try to use strong adjectives like wonderful, amazing, awful, horrible, and such stuff. In addition to synonyms. Again, don't keep saying traffic congestion. Traffic congestion, you can use a large number of cars in the street, traffic jams, okay, and so on. This is the layout of the essay. So, Ali, can you hear me, Ali? Alwa? Ali? Okay. How many paragraphs should we write in a problem and solution essay?
About 4.
4. The first paragraph is
Introduction.
how many sentences should be written in the introduction?
5.
No, 2 or 3. Thank you, Ali.
2
Hassan
or
Ruhaib.
3.
Okay, Hassan Ruhaib. The first sentence of the introduction is
اللي هو topic sentence.
to just remind you. This is the introduction in front of you.
Paraphrase the question.
We paraphrase the question. Say the question in your own words, the statement in the question. And the second sentence again, we state one key problem and one solution related to this problem. And in main body paragraph 1, topic sentence, explanation, example. Main body paragraph 2, topic sentence, explanation, example. We do the same. And in the conclusion, the last paragraph, paragraph 4, we summarize the key points. Let's see how to write our question. Here, this is the question. Again, one problem faced by almost large city is traffic congestion. What do you think the causes are? What solutions can you suggest? The first step is to analyze the question. What is the keyword here? What is the keyword? We are going to write about traffic congestion. Is it traffic congestion in general? No. You need to be careful. It's traffic congestion in large cities only. Don't talk about traffic congestion in general. When you have a question about global warming, don't write about and its effect on مثلا marine creatures. So you shouldn't talk about global warming in general. Talk about global warming and its effect on marine or sea creatures, okay? So these are the keywords. But what is the question? We need the causes and the solutions. So you understand the question now? You are going to write about traffic congestion and its effect on large cities or as a problem in large cities only. And you should write about the causes and the solutions. Right, this is the question. Here, as we said, we have a problem in large cities. So you need to be focused. And this is the question. You need to focus on the causes and solutions. You need to generate some ideas. Can you guys, and I want you all to take part, please, in the discussion. Can you guys think of some causes of traffic congestion in large cities? Mention some causes of the problem of traffic congestion in large cities. Hassan Gouda, okay.
Dense population.
Overpopulation, maybe. Thank you, Hassan. Other guys, I have 28 students in the room. Mariam?
Limited streets.
Yes, maybe. Badly,
Limited streets.
badly planned streets.
Low experience drivers.
Okay, maybe. This is Mariam. Low experienced drivers. What else? Generate as many ideas as you can. What are the causes of traffic congestion in large cities? Who else? Jana Garaihi. What are the causes of traffic congestion in large cities? Your friends said maybe narrow streets. Some people said inexperienced drivers. Some people said overpopulation. Any other reasons?
لا هو
Tourists.
too many people.
Okay, too many people in the street or overpopulation, as we said. I heard some saying tourists, maybe.
Yeah, Lolo.
But is it the case in all the large cities? Is it the case in all the cities?
People come to visit large cities, so maybe because of
Maybe.
a lot of tourists, so
These
there's busy streets.
Thank you. We mentioned about 3 or 4 ideas. But what are the solutions to your ideas? The lady who talked about inexperienced drivers. What is the solution? What are the solutions?
expansion يا مستر. هنعمل expansion.
Okay. I can't hear you well. I heard هنعمل speak in English. هنعمل what?
expansion.
Expansion to what?
شوارع بقى وكده.
Okay. So we have some suggested causes here. Maybe too many cars on the roads. And this because of increasing number of people owning cars. And I asked some people yesterday about the number of cars each family has. Some people said we have 3 cars in one family. Some people said 2. Maybe some people have 4. And the time they can use one only. Okay, instead of traveling by trains or buses, people like to travel on their own pace, right? Instead of waking up early to travel by train at 7 in the morning, the time you have a meeting in Cairo at 1 o'clock, you can drive by at 11 or set off at 11 from Port Said and arrive in Cairo at 1. You don't need to get up early and go to the train station and so on. Type another problem, another cause, inadequate public transport. Crowded, old, and dirty public transport. This is why people don't prefer to travel using it. A third cause, poor road layout, as some people said. The badly maintained streets or narrow streets or whatever, any problem. Rush hour traffic, during the rush hour when students and people go to school or go to work in the early morning at the same time and back in the afternoon at the same time. These are some suggested solutions. Car sharing. You can share our cars. Park and ride scheme, congestion charge, okay? Improve public transport, more frequent and better quality. Improve infrastructure, the streets and bus lanes, cycle lanes will make it safer for people to cycle. Flexible working hours. Instead of letting people go out from work at the same time, we can make them at different times, 2:15, 2:30, 2:45, and so on. Right. Let's go to the vocab. As I said, you need to have some synonyms. Instead of traffic congestion, we can use traffic jam, heavy traffic, queue, line. These are some words you can use. Vehicles in the street. Commute. When you commute, you travel to work. You travel by bus, by train, to and from work. Rush hour, private transport, having a car or owning a car. Infrastructure, how good the streets or the roads are maintained, and so on. How to write an introduction. We said paraphrase the question, okay, as we said, and the second sentence state one key problem and cause related to this problem. The introduction should have 2 to 3 sentences. It should be between 40 and 60 words and take 5 minutes to write. Paraphrase the question. Here we have the question. One problem. Can you see the highlighted sentence, guys? Say yes, please, if you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. One problem faced by almost every large city is traffic congestion. Who can paraphrase this sentence? Hello, who can paraphrase this sentence?
Traffic jams are very common in large cities.
Traffic jams, this is Hassan. Traffic
Hmm.
jams, Hassan,
Traffic jams are very common in large cities.
are very common in large cities. Thank you. Another paraphrase, please. Thank you, Hassan. Mariam, go ahead.
Conflicts faced in different large communities are traffic jams.
Okay, traffic jams cause some issues or problems. One more. I'll take Yassine.
هو problem with large cities face many problems including traffic congestion أو traffic jams.
Okay, type. I need a word, a paraphrase for large city. Who can give me a word or another? Say large city in another way or Mariam.
A metropolis.
Okay, thank you. Type. Let's see how it is paraphrased here. One of the most serious issues, instead of the word problem, here we use issues, and one of the most serious issues facing the majority of large urban areas. Instead of large cities, we use urban areas, and almost every, this is the majority, almost every, maybe 90%, 80%, this is the majority, is traffic jams. This is how it is paraphrased here. So we use synonyms, and then let's move to sentence 2, the outline, sentence 2, outline statement. We have to state a cause and a solution. And here the writer will focus on one cause only, which is too many cars on the road or on the roads. Why? Increasing numbers of people owning cars, more convenient than buses and trains. Cars are more convenient than buses and trains, as you know. And the solution is park and ride scheme. A park and ride scheme, the idea is, scheme means plan. You take or drive your car to the bus station or the train station, and then park your car somewhere there and take the train to work and back, and then take your car and go back home. This is the meaning of park and ride scheme as a solution. Let's see the second statement. The second statement, which let's say states the cause and solution, is this. The main reason for this is that there are too many private cars on the roads these days, and a viable solution, a good solution, an acceptable solution is to present more park or provide more park and ride schemes. But in this statement, the second sentence of the introduction, the writer states the cause of the problem and its suggested solution. He suggests that a car park and ride scheme should be introduced. So this is the introduction. Simply 2 sentences. If you want to make them 3, no problem. As you can see here, it should look like this. Again, between 40 and 60 words. It can take no more than 5 minutes. A good introduction achieves 3 important functions. It shows the examiner that you understand the question. It acts as a guide to the examiner as to what your essay is about. The examiner knows what you're writing about. It also helps to keep you, the writer, focused on track. So it's not the idea of writing too many ideas. No, choose one idea, one cause and its solution, or 2 causes maximum and their solution. That's it. Let's move on to the first main body paragraph. And as we said, this is the layout of both body paragraphs. You have the topic sentence, explain it, and give an example. In both body paragraphs, This is main body paragraph 1. If you remember, in main body paragraph 1, we write the cause, and in main body paragraph 2, we write the solution. Let's see how the writer here, let's go to the answer. This is the topic sentence. The number of people owning cars increases year on year, with most families now having more than one car. This is the topic sentence. This sentence needs to be explained. The explanation is here. Most people like the convenience of traveling at the time they want to rather than being restricted to public transport timetables, so they prefer to drive themselves around rather than taking the bus or train. This is despite the fact that they frequently have to sit in long traffic queues as they near the city center, as they approach the city center. We still need an example. So the example is, and here you can give an example from your personal experience or somebody you know's experience. If you don't have any example, make up an example. Again, make up an example if you don't have any example. Here, the writer gives an example about himself or herself. Whenever I have to attend a meeting in the city, I always drive because it means, drive means take my car, that I can leave home when I want to, rather than getting stressed about getting to the station in time to catch the train. This is an example. So this is the second paragraph of the essay, or the first main body paragraph. It looks like this. Up to this full stop, this is the topic sentence. Then up to this full stop, this is the explanation. And the last 2 or 3 lines are the example we have just read. And let's move to body paragraph 2, which is the solution, right? And also we have a topic sentence. The topic sentence is a solution that is proving successful in many areas is park and ride scheme. As you can see, the topic sentence is a simple sentence. It's very simple, okay? And then we need to explain this sentence. What do you mean by park and ride scheme? This is the explanation in 2 or more sentences. This is where you park your car for free in a large car park on the outskirts of, outskirts mean the fringes or the edges of the city, and take a bus for the final part of your holiday or journey. Sorry. The fee you have to pay for the bus trip is usually very small, and this public transport system is generally very regular. It's never late, running every 10 minutes or so. And this system is applied in many cities around the world. The example, a survey carried out in the city of Exeter, you can say a research carried out in Cairo University, a study carried out in Bursaid, for example, Center for traffic problems مثلا, showed that the rush hour congestion decreased by 10% when the council or when the governor of the city or the mayor set up a park and ride scheme to the north of the city or in the whole city. There was an additional drop of another 10% in traffic volume when a second scheme began operating to the south. This is how the second body paragraph should look. Again, let's maximize it a little bit. So this is the topic sentence. A solution, we have just read it, and 2 or 3 sentences explaining it up to here. And then the example is the last part. The example, a survey carried out showed that okay? And now it's time to go to the conclusion, or the last part, the last paragraph. The last paragraph of the conclusion of the essay, sorry, is the conclusion. And the conclusion, a good conclusion will neatly means in an organized way in the essay, link all your ideas together, because the conclusion, as you know, is a summary. Sum up or summarize your argument or opinion and answer the question: what is the what are the causes and what are the solutions? It's a good way to begin a conclusion with either in conclusion or to conclude, as you know. And then this is the introduction. So why do we have the introduction here? Again, because the conclusion mentions the stuff in the introduction, but using different language. Okay, so this is the introduction. Just as a reminder, the two sentences, paraphrasing the question and stating the problem or the cause and solution. Okay, this is the conclusion. To conclude, the major urban problem of traffic congestion caused by the extra number of private cars on city roads can be partly solved by the introduction of park and ride schemes on city fringes, on city outskirts. Instead of using outskirts again, he uses fringes here. I would certainly use one if it was introduced in my area. The writer says about himself, I would certainly use one of it, if it was introduced in my area. So this is the whole essay. Again, so guys, your essay should look like this. I'll just minimize it a little bit. Another one. Sorry. So this is the whole essay. One last time. Okay. Here, I think it will be clear here. Yeah, this is the essay. Your essay should look like this. Noreen, can you hear me? Noreen? Kunuz, can you hear me, Kunuz? Kunuz. So guys, how are you going to write the essay? The time you're leaving me talking to myself. Kunuz and Noreen.
Yes, Mister.
Can you hear me? Are you following up?
Yes, Wallah.
Okay, so as you can see in front of you, there is an essay. We have 4 paragraphs, the introduction, body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and the conclusion. Okay, Yasin, you want to ask about something?
What about the font?
What do you mean by that? Yani enjoy. No. If you want to use MLA, any font as you like. I don't care. Okay.
Okay.
So again, guys, Kunuz, can you hear me, Kunuz?
Yes, Mister.
Okay. So we have 4 paragraphs. I'll just revise it with you. In the first paragraph, we write the introduction. In the introduction, we have just 2 or 3 sentences. In the first sentence, we paraphrase the question. In the second sentence, we state the cause and solution in brief, shortly. Look, the main reason for this is that there are too many private cars. This is the reason or the cause. And the solution is introducing more park and ride schemes. In the second paragraph, which is the first main body paragraph, we write or discuss the cause or the causes. In the second body paragraph, we discuss the solution or the solutions. And in the conclusion, we mention the stuff in the introduction, but in different words. If you compare the introduction and the conclusion, you'll find the same ideas discussed, but different language. Okay, guys? Any question? Kiara, are you there? Kiara?
Yes.
Are you following up?
Yes,
Kiara,
Mister.
how many paragraphs should be there in our essay? Kiara, how many paragraphs should we write in our essay?
4.
4. The first one is called the?
4.
The first one is the?
Introduction.
It should have 2 or 3 sentences, right?
Introduction.
Yes. You know what you should write in the introduction?
Yes.
The first sentence is what, Kiara? You paraphrase the question. You write the question in other words, like this example here.
Paraphrase.
Yes. The second sentence. Hala Sharif. Hala. Hala Sharif.
Yes, Mr.
In the second paragraph, or sorry, in the second sentence of the introduction,
Yes.
what do you write?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hala, can you hear me? Type.
Yes, yes.
Okay. What do you write in the second
Yes.
sentence of the introduction? أسامة درويش هو ده اللي كان غايب. Okay.
The main reason for this is the main reason and the explaining.
So you write the cause or the reason and the solution.
Explain what the paragraph or the reason we're talking about.
Okay, the reason and the solution, or the cause and the solution in the second sentence of the introduction.
Yes.
طيب, I'll go to let's say Martina. Are you there? Martina Salama. Okay, Haya.
Yes, Mr. Yes, Mr.
Is this Martina?
I am Mr.
Okay, Martina. What should you write in the second paragraph of the essay or the first main body paragraph?
مستر على فكرة في مشكلة في النت عند حضرتك.
عندك انت ولا عندي انا؟
First main body paragraph, topic sentence.
طيب اوكي.
عند حضرتك يا مستر.
but
عند حضرتك.
مستر الصوت بيوصل لحضرتك متأخر.
My voice reaches you late? Guys.
Our voice reaches you late.
Maybe. Okay. Type. We still have 3 minutes before the end of this session. I just want to wrap up what we have said. As you can see, your paragraph, your essay should look exactly like this. If you want to write it with your pen or pencil, it's okay. If you want to type it on your computers, it's okay. It would be better, I think. Okay. The number of words should be between 250 words or not less than 250. You have about 40 minutes. If you need some more time, no problem. I'll give you some more time. And again, in the introduction, you paraphrase the question and then mention the cause and the solution, or the causes and solutions.
هنبدأ فيه دلوقتي يا مستر؟
Yes, in the second session, when we start the second session, inshallah. Body paragraph 1.
هنبدأ فيه دلوقتي.
In the second session, we still have 2 minutes before the end of this session. Okay, in the second session, I'll give you the topic and you'll start writing. And you'll still be in the room, okay? Don't leave the room. If you want to ask me about anything. Body paragraph 1, you state the problem and discuss it, explain it and give an example. Body paragraph 2, you give the solution. In the first sentence, you state the solution in a simple sentence, explain it and give an example. And in the conclusion, you summarize what you have written about. Okay, guys, any question? Any question? Don't say thank you. The time you have some questions. Ladies, توكل, are you there?
معاك يا مستر.
miss you والله توكل, ما بتبانش انت خالص وغايب ومطنشنا خالص.
لا
Ryan, same here. Ryan, are you still alive? Are you above ground? Ryan?
I'm here.
You've been absent for many times when we were doing online sessions. Okay, so I'll end the session now and start it in 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll give you the topic, inshallah. Okay, make sure you all join on time. Assalamu alaikum. Doesn't want to end. Hello. What's wrong?